going on, everybody? Welcome to the Chateau Motel. Today I have the amazing Jeff Day inside the Chateau Motel. I've grown up with this guy. I've known him basically since childhood. He's from Indiana, Bedford, Indiana. I've been a huge fan of his for a long time, and I'm super excited to have him here in the studio today and to rock out some songs for you. And I know you're gonna enjoy it. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, man. It's been so much fun. It's been a whirlwind the last few days. I'm just now getting used to the schedule out here, and I'm going to
no schedule.
Flying home tomorrow.
Yeah, we go way back, but
Yeah.
you know, I want everybody here to you know, be able to get to know Jeff Day, also known as Wild Dale in the Stone Carnival.
Well, once
circuit.
I turned 40, it was actually Mild Dale. Yeah.
Exactly. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and sharing your gifts. I love your music.
Thank you for having me, man. I mean, good gosh, this has been amazing. I mean, you've worked your butt off doing all this, and just so honored to be at the Chateau and be able to emote and get so much positive energy and so much love and joy from everyone surrounding me, man. It's just been awesome.
Well, you're very welcome, man, and we feel blessed to have you here. Yeah. So we're going to do like a 10-question kind of thing, really quick, shotgun
Where's that
approach.
magic 8 ball? I'm just joking.
We didn't bring the 8 ball, but anyway, what are you most proud of?
Obviously, my children. Being a dad and is the best thing in the world, for sure.
Amen to that. Why do you do music?
I have no choice. It does me. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
I can't not do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I remember you, the first gig I ever saw you were in a band called The Silence.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that you were, what,
seventh
grade?
Yeah, 7th grade.
Yeah. I remember you were belting out Journey at some church in Mitchell, Indiana.
Yeah, St. Mary's Catholic Church.
Yeah, I was there. I was at your first gig. Yeah, it was amazing.
It was.
What scares you?
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. Good answer.
He has knives for hands. And that really freaks me out.
What is your biggest struggle?
Oh, man, I don't know. Of course, I'd have to say my health, but I've been battling an illness for a while, and I got stuff going on with my feet. I technically have a broken foot, but it's almost healed, and so I can stand on it some. I don't know, probably my health.
So with your health, you have stage 4 colon cancer, right?
I do.
When were you diagnosed?
January 2020, right before the pandemic.
Okay. And but you're a fighter. And
I've been
you look great, man. I mean,
every 2 weeks. I've been getting chemo every 2 weeks for the last almost 3 years.
You never know it, man.
No.
Like you're an inspiration to see you continue to
to
live your life, man. You're living your life, nothing's slowing
man.
you down, and it's very inspiring.
Well, I don't want to dwell on that. It's one of those things for me. I mean, it's not my identity. You know, I don't hardly ever talk about it. I don't hardly even post anything on social media about it. It's like I refuse to let it penetrate my psyche in a negative way. I tell people I'm not sick, I just have cancer. That sounds so stupid, but it's kind of how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I refuse to be sick.
It's amazing, and your attitude's been incredible, man.
Well, thanks, brother.
Just keep it up. What is the most important thing?
Relationships. My relationship with my maker, my relationship with my family, my friends, all that. That's what's most important. Really, that's all that matters in life, are your relationships.
Good point. And is there anything that you want to do?
I wish I could impart on my children and people in my community and my friends and family how important it is to have, you know, faith and belief in yourself and not let the little things get to you as much. Little things, yeah, little things don't really matter, you know.
Your favorite childhood memory with your family?
I'd say our trips to Florida in the summer.
Where'd you go?
We went down to Ocala, which is north of Gainesville. We go down there as kids, and that was back in the day when there was only the Magic Kingdom at Epcot. I was actually at the inaugural Epcot.
Wow.
Because it was all Magic Kingdom back then, and so we would go down to stay with our relatives and then go to Disney and all that. Awesome. And then I'd also have to say that my mom's first cousin was an astronaut, Charles Walker. And so I got to go down and see multiple space shuttle launches as a kid.
That's awesome.
On Cape Canaveral. Got to tour Kennedy Space Center and all that stuff. And I was actually a witness to the first night launch seeing the first night launch ever was so cool. Feeling that ground rumble when those solid rocket boosters ignited is just like.
That's cool. I've
Yeah,
only seen it on
it's
TV.
deep. It's deep,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, definitely. What was your first job?
I come from a long line of self-employed people, so my first working experience was for my dad. He is an appliance
Was
repairman.
Days Appliance, or what was it?
Jim Day's Appliance.
Jim Day's
So
Appliance.
I go down there and clean up old appliances to refurbish and resell because they had a big used section. So I did that. He'd pay me like $9 a day. Back then, that was big money, you know. I could get like a G.I. Joe and a half.
I remember. I remember you working at the convenience store.
I worked
That's
at,
where
but before I
really
did that, I
remember you.
actually worked at Subway.
Nice.
Yeah,
Eat fresh.
that was great, man. I ate a lot of Subway and I smelled like it for 4 years after that.
What is one thing you can't stand?
Gosh, that's a tough one. There's a lot of things I can't stand. I hate it that on the interstate, you have the left lane where people literally want to go 90, and then everyone wants to go 60 in the other lane. And there's no in between.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go 90,
Yeah.
but I don't want to go 60.
Yeah. You want that middle. You want that Goldilocks lane. They should call
and-
the Goldilocks lane.
I would have to say, yes, Goldilocks lane would be nice, but I'd have to also say auto-tune.
Okay. Auto tune. Fair enough.
Listen to these people sing. You know, I don't want to diss anybody, but there's so many great artists that have great voices, but they auto-tune them now just as kind of like the sound. It's like, why? Why does Adam
That's a good
Levine
question.
need auto-tune? He's got one of the best voices ever.
He does. He does.
But
I
he's
don't know.
laughing all the way to the bank, man. I'm sitting here.
I
just-
saw a video of him actually the other
Yeah.
day. He was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
He was going to the bank and he was laughing. It's interesting. It's a real thing, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, I hate
Okay.
auto-tune.
Okay.
And New
hates
Country.
auto-tune. Tell me about your fingernails.
My fingernails,
Show them. You got to show them.
I
Slow 'em
finger
up there.
pick. I finger pick my guitar, and
That's insane.
I do thumb bass, and I'll just show you real quick. Like I'm playing bass with my thumb, and I could do.
It's awesome. You
I
shouldn't
do
have turned the
lead-
amps off.
I
then.
do lead and rhythm at the same time, and I would always break fingernails.
Mhm.
And one of my students actually said that he had a friend who played classical guitar at IU, and he would get acrylic put on his nails. For the last 10 or 12 years, I've gotten acrylic put on these 3 nails, and this is natural here because I don't use that a lot. So that's
Pretty
that.
intense, man. I love it. I mean, obviously you utilize it well. You have a very unique playing style.
Well, thank you. It's a little embarrassing
Dig your
sometimes.
music. I dig the way you are in the world, and I wish you the best, man. I look forward to you coming back out here.
Everyone's just gone over and above to make sure I was taken care of and have a great time out here, and I have.
Well, that's what this is about: sharing the love, showing the love, and feeling loved.
yes.
So thank you so much, man.
Love,
I look forward to more. So
Yes,
keep
absolutely.
it rocking, man. You got a show coming up February.
February 18th
18th
at
at
the
the
Buskirk
Buskirk.
Chumley Theater in Bloomington, Indiana.
All
Home
right.
of the
You can
Indiana
get tickets
Hoosiers.
online, or
Yep.
hopefully more people will check you out because they need to, because you're the bomb, man.
Well, thank
And
you.
I've known it since you were a kid, since you were 7th grade. I love all the music you do. So good luck,
I
man.
love your music
And
too, man.
all right.
It's a love fest.
Peace, brother.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Later on.